coyote.
That thing's huge, Owen. Babe, that's bad. If there's like multiple, they'll come.
Oh, there it is. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reality talk. In today's video, I'm going to talk about overcoming tough times in life because we all face them. And I'm going to tell you a story about one of the toughest times in my life and in business, specifically in business, and how I've used that to now become incredibly more successful, incredibly more at peace within my mind and stronger as an individual. So if you guys are new here to the channel, my name's Owen Blue. I do these videos each and every day and provide value based on my experience because over the past few years, I've generated millions of dollars online. I've gotten to the best shape of my life and I'm challenging myself every single day to become better and better in everything it is that I do in business, in life, in fitness, and so on and so forth. And I challenge every single one of you guys to do this in your life because at the end of the day, we only have one life. We're here to make the most of it, and every single one of you has the potential to do that. So I want to start off the story by talking about a little while ago, I ran into trouble with my business to the point where I basically lost everything. I lost a ton of money, I almost lost my house, and I almost lost my real drive to continue on being an entrepreneur and living out my dreams. So basically, some hardships in business had led me to this point in life where I literally felt like I had no option. It was the most stressful time in my entrepreneurship journey. It was a time where I really had to pick myself back up. It forced me to go and work a job after working for myself for the past long while. And it was a very stressful, but also humbling time in my business journey. And I remember every single morning waking up to go to work. I was getting up at 4 a.m. every single morning, getting to work, working a laborious job to just pay for my bills, to just basically make it by as I rode things out. And I was literally that was my rock bottom, right? So it was a really stressful time in my life and it led me to really understand and learn from some of the issues that took place that led to this time in my life. And during the period of time that I was working this job and really just barely holding things together, I did a deep dive into really figuring out and learning from this experience and figuring out that every single bad experience that we go through does lead to an incredibly better outcome if we allow it to, right? A lot of people would go through a tough experience and give up. They would quit, they wouldn't reflect, they would just let this stress and really tough times crumble them into nothing and never use it to their advantage. And I found a way, and I want to challenge you guys, whenever you go through anything in your life, to find a way to learn and reflect on these hard times. Look at the bigger picture of maybe what caused these problems, what could you have done better, right? And really think about and take the time, sometimes it takes time, to think about how you can use this as to your advantage moving forward, to learn from any mistakes and to implement the things that you've learned into doing things again, right? There's a saying that goes, in entrepreneurship, in life, you cannot lose unless you quit, right? And we have to remember that at the end of the day, this is all one big, life journey. And no matter what we do, anything that we get involved with, we will have failures, we'll have things that go wrong, and we'll have lessons that we have to learn within every single journey, every single chapter of our life, in our business, and so on and so forth. And we have to use these to write the next chapter in a better, more efficient, and more fruitful way than the chapter previous. So this is something that I did moving forward. I ended up moving to a whole new venture. I ended up using these experiences to my advantage and completely changing my life and my situation that a lot of people may have got stuck in if they gave up. And I know I would have if I gave up. But at that point, you know, for me, giving up wasn't an option. It was just a bump in the road, a lesson in life, and a chapter that, if done properly, I could use to my advantage to write the rest of my book, which is my entrepreneurship life, and use these things to my advantage. And a lot of times, as people, not just in business, you know, you might be going through something in your life, on a personal level, maybe in your business, your career, whatever it is, where you're stressed out, you don't really see the light at the end of the tunnel, and without looking at the bigger vision, it might look like there's no means to an end. And this can be a very, very difficult time to go through, but you have to realize that with every, again, failure, there's a lesson to be learned to experience radical success on the other side in that new chapter. And again, I want to challenge you guys, whatever you're going through in life, take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and really understand that life is short as a whole. And in the grand scheme of things, a lot of these hard times, a lot of these struggles, a lot of these stresses, a lot of these things that look like there isn't a possible outcome, they're merely just one lesson that you can use to your advantage to create a radically different outcome in your next chapter moving forward. So I challenge you to change your mindset, start looking at life, start looking at your business, start looking at your ventures this way, and really make an impact on your next chapter. So without any further ado, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. There's his buddy.
I think it's a pony. This one's beautiful, the one over there. I'd love to own horses. Hi, baby. You guys are so beautiful.
Whoa. Next time without the attitude.